Now on board Chopper 5 Live tonight over La Villita, where the first night of Nayosa is underway.
It is time to dance, mingle, and stuff your face. Here's Chelsea Hernandez and Jeff Anastasio, their attempt to try it all.
Welcome to Nayosa, where there's 85,000 people packed in like sardines, and most of them have come to get something tasty on a stick.
That is right. Now with 15 different areas, there's lots of food for us to try. So
I think the best way to do this is to divide and conquer.
yes,
Let's go.
Let's do this.
And our first stop is right here at Bongo Kebabs. And what's the specialty?
The shish kebabs.
All right.
All you can eat.
This is what, beef, chicken? What's your favorite one?
This is beef with bell pepper and onion, the favorite.
Can I have one?
Absolutely.
Viva Fiesta.
Viva
Cheers.
Fiesta.
All right. Let's go.
All right, guys, so we're here at Fried Ravioli, where we have Sisters Verda and Regina here. How did you guys come up with fried ravioli?
Well, through Conservation Society, we were voluntold, actually. We did it 2 years ago, and so we're working on our second year, and we love it.
Perfect. Is there any that I can try? Thank you. All right, guys, now to the next stop.
All right, I got something savory, but I really need something sweet, and guess what? We got Belgian waffles right here. I'm going to try one right. Are these like from Belgium, really?
These are from Liège.
I'm going to try one right now. Aren't you jealous? Actually, I'm going to hold it for the end. Let's go.
All right, so I have my fried ravioli, but I was craving some fish tacos, and Veronica here said she has me covered. So, Veronica, what is so special about your fish tacos?
They're really great. They have tomatoes and they have peaches.
Ooh, peaches. That stands out a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, well, now I have my hands full. I can't carry these.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so stuffed. No more anything on a stick.
I know, and I ran out of hands, and we only made it to 4 booths.
4 booths, but not to worry, Chelsea, because there's 3 more nights of Nayosa left.
There sure is. And you know, guys, there's so many more Fiesta events taking place as well. And to find out what those are, you can download our KENS 5 Fiesta coverage app.
All right, well, that's all we have time for now. So from Nayosa, opening night in Nayosa, I'm Jeff Anastasio.
And I'm Chelsea Hernandez.
Viva Fiesta!
They're stuffed. We're hungry over here in the studio.
Come on, guys. You can bring us anything.
Where's the food?
You have been helping us tell the story of today's severe weather. Jeff Anastasio is going through your dramatic photos and videos from our Eyewitness Now desk.
And Deborah, so many of you at home have been dealing with high waters, flash flooding, and that's where I want to share with you now. Take this picture from Spring Branch. Really dramatic video coming in. This is from Carol, who says that this truck, she caught somebody trying to drive through a low water crossing. That Ford truck, they're caught in that deluge, a very scary situation. She says that the truck ended up in a neighbor's pasture, that everyone was okay. So we're glad for that for sure. One more video to share with you. This is off of a bus. Anna shared this. Her daughter recorded this about 8:30 this morning. So many bus drivers dealing with this very situation earlier in the morning as those rains came down very fast and furious. She said it took her daughter, Anna said her daughter, it took 3 hours to get to school. In fact, they had to take cover at a gas station for 2 hours to let this thing pass by. So a lot of dramatic photos and videos coming in. I want to share one more that we've all just, it's hard to believe this, guys. This is probably the iconic shot from Floresville, at least, of that RV on the top of that Holiday Inn Express in Floresville. What a shot there. Keep those photos and videos coming. You can email them to eyewitness@kens5.com or on our Facebook page. We're checking every few seconds to look for your photos and videos, guys.
All right, Jeff, thank you. When nature gets a nudge from a high-tech drone in Kendall County.
Last Chance Forever, the Bird of Prey Conservancy, is using this unmanned technology to help rehabilitate wild birds. In this week's Jeff's Journeys, Jeff Anastasio shows us how it all works.
On this piece of majestic property in the Texas Hill Country, you'll find cute critters and wild creatures you need not fear.
People think he wakes up angry or vicious, and all he wants to do is attack a human or tear my eyes out.
It's a common misconception Master Falconer John Carger has worked decades to correct.
People think that if I put my hand up here, he's going to bite my finger and tear my finger off. Really, all he wants to do is eat.
And playing right to his hungry tummy is how John helps injured or orphaned birds of prey
You'll put that on the lure for her.
go back to their natural environment. On this night, John tests a new take on a method that's 1,000 years old
Trying to fly.
at the hands of a remote control and a high-tech drone.
Because what it does is it detaches the lure from me, from the human. And it makes the lure more like they're capturing wild game.
The drone zips along, exercising the falcon, helping him fly higher and stronger.
This is too easy.
It's a clever twist that will never replace the human touch.
I do have a duty towards them now. There's not many people who will take care of individually hurt wild animals.
The falcon you saw in the story will stay by John's side, a faithful partner to help educate the public on why these birds shouldn't be feared, but appreciated for their importance in ecology. He hopes using the drones will ultimately make it easier to help sick and injured orphan birds of prey get back into the wild. And Jeff and Deborah, you may recognize John. He's the guy who's actually helping us take care of our KENS 5 eagle, Spirit.
Should we ask how's
the eagle doing?
Hopefully we'll have an update soon. We're still waiting to find out if he's male or female, or if it's male or female. So that'll be the next update.
Okay, super cool video. Doing
cool.
great stuff up there. Thank you, Jeff.
Following breaking news out of Mali, Africa.
A deadly hotel attack where many hostages are still being held inside as we speak. Jeff Anastasio is live right now in the Eyewitness Now desk with the very latest information on this. And Jeff, we know it was over 100 hostages just a little while ago. Have any of them been freed?
We do know at least 20 hostages have been freed. That's down from that 170 number we've been reporting earlier. We also know now that 3 people are confirmed dead in that attack. This all happening in Mali's capital in Bamako. The AP again is reporting 20 hostages have been freed. Now 10 gunmen took over that hotel, firing on security, then taking the hostages. AP also reports some guests were able to get out during that initial siege. Again, all this happening in West Africa in Bamako, Mali. The AP is reporting what was 170 hostages, now down 20, so about 140 still inside. That's what we know right now, guys, at this moment. I'll be keeping updated on this and get back to you with more in a few minutes.
All right. Thank you, Jeff.
So the city put out this giant chalkboard on Houston and Navarro Street, and it's sure catching some eyeballs, so we took our KENS 5 My Check out to let folks open up about what they really want to do before they die.
My name is Bailey Venable, and before I die, I want to change someone's life.
I'm Bronte, and before I die, I want to backpack Asia.
It's going to be cliche, but, you know, before I die, win the lottery, right?
My name is Eddie Maldonado, and before I die, I want to shine a light on inequality.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Haynes, and before I die, I want to share my love with the world.
Go skydiving because it's fun.
My name is Matthew Duran. Before I die, I want to go back to Afghanistan and serve my country proudly.
Some pretty interesting answers. We've posted this on our KENS 5 Facebook page, and boy, are you sure sharing some pretty heartfelt and creative answers. Can I share my personal favorite with you? This is from Irene, who's calling out her husband this morning, saying, before I die, I'd like my hubby to clean out the garage so a car can be parked in it. So, Irene, we've called him out, so maybe it'll happen, guys.
Jeff, I hope my wife isn't watching.
You're in trouble, too.
I will be when I get home.
Oh, that's funny. Gotta love Irene. Thanks for the laugh.
Thanks, Jeff.
It's the second day of Fiesta, and we're bringing you team coverage on 2 events tonight. Our Jeff Anastasio is at Oyster Bake, and Marian Martinez is at A Taste of New Orleans. First, let's check in with Jeff. Is the weather enough to stop the party from going on there, Jeff?
You know what, Mara, welcome, by the way, to Fiesta Oyster Bake here on the campus of St. Mary's University. We found kind of a nice dry spot for now. I've noticed the rain has kind of stopped. There was a few claps of thunder earlier, but guess what? Don't let that stop you from coming out. It starts in about an hour and goes until 11 o'clock tonight, and then we do it all again tomorrow. We're here with a bunch of friends, and by the way, they're all representing KENS 5 very well with their Fiesta, KENS 5 Fiesta medals. Viva Fiesta, guys. Come on, give me a gift. Viva Fiesta. Anyone want some oysters? Yeah, they want oysters. So you get oysters. The oysters are the big star of the show, obviously, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But first, it's $25 to get in, and that benefits the scholarship programs here at the university. And one of the beneficiaries is a freshman here at the university. Andrew, how has this helped you?
Receiving the scholarship from the Alumni Association has helped my family out financially, and it's opened many new doors for me by meeting lifelong friends, learning a great San Antonio culture, and studying here at a great university, St. Mary's University.
You ready for some oysters?
I'm ready.
Viva Fiesta. Okay, we're going to wrap it up here. We'll see you back at 5 o'clock for some more. Hopefully we'll get really close to the oysters now that the rain's kind of calmed down. But the party is just getting started on the other side of town at the Taste of New Orleans, which is where we find Marianne Martinez.
Throwback Thursday. I like it. Jeff Anastasio is here with a little weather therapy for us. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we went far back at our KENS Spot video vault for this one, guys. I decided to offer you a little bit of weather therapy with this video so you can kind of just forget about all this heat. We posted this video to our KENS Spot Facebook page, and you've had a lot of fun with it. So do you remember when San Antonio was a winter wonderland? Check it out.
Snowball you will ever see in San Antonio in 1985.
Oh, I know many of you remember this one. The big snow, that's what everyone calls it. We're, of course, talking about 1985 when the city was blasted with a record 13.5 inches of snowfall. That was January 12 and 13 of that year over a weekend, blanketing the city, turning San Antonio into a beautiful winter wonderland. You seem to be loving this video so much on Facebook, and thousands of you have shared it. Many of you sharing your memories from that weekend way back in 1985. How cool is, how often do you get to do that tube on the snow in San Antonio? Check out that Chopper 5 shot, the city completely blanketed. A lot of you sharing your photos from that day. I want to share this one with you that came in from Christopher overnight. This is him way back in 85. I think he was about 5, 6 years old, building a snowman. How often can you do that in San Antonio? So I'm going to leave this video up for a couple more seconds just so you can enjoy it. And remember, it's not always scorching hot in San Antonio, guys.
Not often enough, Jeff. It's been 30 years.
30 years. We get snow here and there, but nothing like that.
I started to say, you know, some of the people in that video, Jeff, are looking at that going, hey, that's me. And they're like 40,
right.
45 now.
That's a real throwback.
How fun. Thanks, Jeff.